Let me just kind of set the scene for you where we are. We're at a GTE Financial here just off of Bloomingdale, and what you're looking at is some sheriff's deputies here. There are special agents of the FBI that are on scene. You might be able to see those kind of orange cones in front of the bank building. We believe those have been placed to try to mark evidence. There's also a Brinks security truck here that we believe may be involved in the situation. There were some Brinks drivers here or Brinks personnel here earlier. I attempted to speak to them. They aren't talking at this time. They basically told me no comment, but you can see Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office deputies here at the scene. As we were driving here from Bloomingdale at about just east of Kings Avenue, we saw what may be a second scene. There were some unmarked sheriff's deputies' cars there. We're waiting for Sheriff Chad Chronister to show up at 2 p.m. to try to put all of this into perspective for us, to tell us exactly what happened here at this GTE Financial Bank. And who the victims were, if there were victims, and everything that went down here. But right now I can just tell you it's a very active crime scene here with a number of Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies all around us. And as I mentioned, FBI special agents, because of course it is the FBI that is in charge of bank robberies, even when they occur in a local situation like this. So a lot of activity going on as crime scene technicians are here, JB, and we're hoping to bring you more as soon as we find it out from Sheriff Chad Chronister at 2 p.m. But we're waiting for his arrival to try to put us all into perspective for us, JB.
Yeah, hey, Jeff, one of the things that people are asking about quite a bit is we know that 2 people have been shot. We don't know if those are just exclusively victims in this case. We don't know if the shooter is still at large. Is there anything that you've heard on the ground as far as who the shooter might be in this case in relation to the 2 people mentioned in the press release?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, I haven't, by the time we arrived here, which was not too long after they had put up this crime scene tape, we got here pretty quick, but the ambulance, if there was an ambulance here, had already left. So we did not see anyone, for instance, loaded into that. I've been trying to find out as I've been walking around this plaza to try to find any witnesses. Haven't found any witnesses yet. I did speak to one woman whose daughter works in the bank. She did not want to go on camera. She tells me that her daughter, thankfully, is fine. Everybody, of course, is psychologically shaken up, as you can imagine, in this kind of traumatic situation. But let me just kind of show you where we are. It's basically a shopping plaza, typical kind of, salons, nails, and it's fairly busy plaza here off of Bloomingdale Avenue. So this was a busy time of day. It's a holiday season. People come here to do their banking. As a matter of fact, I spoke to several people who had driven up right after this happened, hoping to get their banking done. And of course, that's not happening at this GTE Financial right now. So very active scene, as I mentioned, and we will bring you the Sheriff's News Conference live as soon as he arrives here.
All right, everybody. Jeff Patterson joining us live. Hey, Jeff, we really appreciate it. We'll be checking back in with you if there's any new information that we can get from you. Let's get back up there to Eagle 8 HD, everybody, to, again, the aerial picture here from the bank where Paul Lamison is live for us in Eagle 8 HD. Again,